We hear it all the time. We're supposed to have a vision and set SMART goals if we're to achieve any kind of momentum and success. But as a follower of Christ, have you ever stopped to consider how God fits into that picture? Stick around and I'm going to share more about what it means to have a Christ-sized vision and Christ-sized goals and the difference between the two to help you build your business on a much firmer foundation than can be found in following secular or conventional wisdom. Hi, I'm Andrea Anderson. I'm a business coach and a spiritual equipping mentor to renegade Christian entrepreneurs, and I help them build businesses that have eternal impact. Click the link to access the Christ-sized goals training, which is also going to give you the option to join my VIP email list too. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you never miss a video. So what is a Christ-sized vision? Well, it's one where you understand broadly what God is calling you to, and it should light you up in excitement in some way, but it will also come with fear because you aren't exactly sure how you're going to get there or even if you are the right person for the job. In fact, if you aren't afraid in some way of the vision that God has given you, then it either isn't a vision, it would be more of a goal, or you haven't fully grasped the enormity of what God is calling you to yet. So just wait for that. If we look at Ephesians 3:20, it tells us that God does more than we could ask or imagine. So if we have all the pieces and parts figured out for ourselves, then it doesn't leave any room for God. And we've actually reduced him to something that we can manage. But why does vision matter even in the first place? It's because we were created for us. So Proverbs 29:18 tells us that without a vision, we perish. So maybe not literally, but certainly we do experience a death of sorts, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, because again, we were created for vision. Vision propels us forward. It ushers in hope. And I think God knew that we needed it to help hold that promise of eternity in our hearts. So a Christ-sized vision comes first. It creates the framework for the Christ-sized goals that are going to come underneath it. So the goals are the pieces that God gives us so we can see how to go about accomplishing them. And the goals are meant to be manageable for us. Otherwise, if they don't feel manageable, it's going to feel so overwhelming to tackle them. And it doesn't mean that setting those Christ-sized goals doesn't challenge you in some way, because we actually grow through challenge. But at least you understand on some level that it is actually possible to achieve that goal. Whereas with the vision, it's like, how am I going to even do that? Christ-sized goals essentially should feel like a right-sized fit for you, one that propel you forward towards your vision. Even again, if you can't see exactly how it all fits together, you just know that, yes, I can take this next step and that I need to take this next step. So Christ-sized goals are similar to the SMART goals framework that you most likely are already familiar with, but it actually brings God fully into the picture. And I share more about these Christ-sized goals and that framework and what each of the letters mean in a secret video that you can unlock. So to do that, just click the link that I've included with this video to sign up and receive it, along with some of the companion worksheets that I created for you as well. So before I go, I'd love to hear from you. Is this a new way that you've thought of vision and goals? Tell me in the comments below. And then also, if you see a comment from someone else, give them some love too and get a conversation going.